Hello, my name is Madalin Florea. At the moment, I'm managing social media marketing and content marketing digital agency. So we are a few of creative people, uh, especially doing content, making content for small businesses, NGOs, and also freelancers or personal brands. Yes and no. I dreamed about it, but it wasn't like after night. So one thing I remember, especially, was when I was in high school or even earlier. I was playing those games in which you collect stuff. You are in an open world and you collect different stuff, and then you can do trades on it. So I remember I was collecting everything, and I was going to the local, let's say, shops or exchanges, and I was negotiating online, of course. All of the small businesses, electronic businesses you could have done. So, for example, I remember actually 2 or 3 games in which I was always buying or collecting and selling stuff. And at one point, I realized maybe this is something which I need to think of, and I did. So when an opportunity to write a project to get funding for this agency appeared, I just realized, okay, let's try. So we are here now. To be honest, when you become like after night, you start this business thing, entrepreneurship thing. You have to change your mentality, your daily schedule. Is like you don't do the normal stuff you did before. You have to focus and think everything about this business. Otherwise, it dies or it doesn't grow. So for me, it was about changing my schedule to come every day at the office, to have meetings with clients, potential clients, because I realized it's very hard to reach that moment when you sign a contract and you get the money. So you have to discuss a lot, you have to negotiate, you have to present benefits, win trust. So it's very complicated. To be honest, it's very important to be sustainable. In my mind, it's about doing something today that even if you disappear, that stuff you've done is still there and still making something, like making results, making an impact. We started even from the business plan to think about the main parts, visible parts, about transportation, about papers and everything, bureaucracy, to go digital, to go green, to go electric with scooters to make content in the city. And next part will be to have our electrical car, I hope to this year or maybe next year. I think it will become something impossible to avoid. Maybe if you are lucky, it will be like a law, and you have to contribute on this side. If not, I think people will get educated, and at some point, the consumers will say something like, "If you don't do this, then I'm not buying from you." So this is what I see from the youth generations coming from behind. Is like they become more informed, more educated, more responsible, more aware, and they take different decisions than the generations that are now in the market. Just be yourself. Just be yourself and document all the process, like on social media or journaling or blog or anything. Just document the process, and you will see how people around you win trust in yourself, and you also in yourself, because you see your progress. They see you are real, and they become also a potential client, or at least a potential partner or contributor. For example, they will share with you maybe an advice or something else. So this is about growing a community, but documenting your process on the way. Thank you.